This is about defending democracy. This is no longer Democrats versus Republicans. What do you want your kids to believe in? There must be give and take.
This is White Flag with Joe Walsh.
I'm just going to say this one more time. Actually, that's not true. I'll probably say this again and again and again. Because this is going to be a fucking long campaign. And I'm going to leave it all in the field. We all have to do everything we can do to make sure Donald Trump's not elected. Joe Biden has to address the age issue. The only issue that voters have with Joe Biden is he too old? Is he up to the job? Does he have it still? That's it. That's the only obstacle Biden has. That's the only issue voters have with him. That's the only concern voters have with him. It's a big issue. It's not just an issue with Republican voters. Independent voters are concerned. It's a huge issue for independents. It's a huge issue for Democrats. Biden's age, is he up for the job? Is a big, big, big issue with most voters. And it's Biden's only problem. Like, without that issue right now, he would win in 2024 going away. Please understand that. So it's got to be dealt with. It's got to be addressed, or he loses. And I'll remind everybody, if it's not dealt with, addressed, he loses to a psychopath who happens to be a real and direct threat to our democracy. So I say what I say all the time with the best of intentions and with the best of motivations. I don't want the psychopath to get back in the White House. Only Joe Biden can fix his problem, his age. Is he up to it? Only Joe Biden can fix it. Nobody else. Not Kamala Harris, not any campaign official, not any campaign surrogate, not any campaign advertisement, not any video, not any glitzy marketing shit. No. Only Joe Biden himself can show the American people he's up to it. Only Biden. Only Biden in person. Only Joe Biden live. Only like real live Joe Biden can fix this problem he's got. I say a lot, Biden's got to get out there. What do I mean? Well, first off, right, the Biden team campaign can't ignore this problem. It won't go away. It's going to get worse. They can't ignore it. They can't deny it. They can't tiptoe around it. They can't try to distract from it. I was on CNN yesterday with a good, decent Democratic consultant who said, no, what Biden's got to talk about is the economy and blah, 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 blah. And I said, no, they got to talk about this. They got to address this head on. Biden needs to get out there. What I mean by that is Joe Biden has to get out in person at live events and campaign a lot. Americans need to see him physically campaigning, shaking hands, speaking to people, smiling, laughing, talking about shit, listening to people. The American people need to see that. They need to see that physical Joe Biden. Final point. Biden's got to embrace it. He's got to embrace his age. I don't think he can get angry about it like he did last night at the press conference. He can't deny it. He said, my memory's just fine last night. He said that. Bullshit. I'm younger than Biden, and my memory's not what it was 20 years ago. He's 81. He actually said, my memory's fine. Bullshit. Joe Biden needs to be honest about it. He needs to embrace it. He needs to have fun with his age. He needs to be real about it. And you know what? Joe Biden needs to be vulnerable. Show some vulnerability about his age. Like, I'd love Biden to give a speech in which he says, I'm old, man. I'm older. And it ain't easy. I'll be honest with you, America. It ain't easy being 81. It was easier in many ways being 61. I forget shit. I forget names. I forget dates. I need a nap every afternoon, just a short one, a 30-minute nap, sometimes a second one later on in the day. In many ways, America, it sucks getting old. Right? You slow down, and I've slowed down. But that's okay, because America, a lot of you are going through what I'm going through. But here's the deal. We've done really good things. I'm still doing my job, the most important job on the planet. And we've done really good things, and we're doing really good things, and we're going to keep doing really good things. And you know what, America, I may be 81, I'm old, I forget shit, and I need to take a nap, but I'm going to defend America, and I'm going to defend our democracy until my last breath. Unlike my opponent, I'm going to defend America and our democracy until our last breath, my last breath. I wish Joe Biden would talk that way with the American people, because I think the American people would get that. They'd relate to that. They'd like that. Joe Biden, you're 81, man. Be real about it. It's the nice thing to do. It's the right thing to do. And you know what? It's a smart political thing to do. It'll help you politically. I'm Joe Walsh. I'm not 81. Thanks for listening. Have a good weekend. This is White Flag with Joe Walsh. My email, joewalshwhiteflag@gmail.com. One word, joewalshwhiteflag@gmail.com. Have a good weekend. Be brave.
Thank you for listening. Remember to listen, share, and follow White Flag with Joe Walsh on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere great podcasts are found. And be sure to leave a 5-star review. This has been White Flag with Joe Walsh.